Hi, sixth graders. I'm your instructor, Mr. Zollner, and this is going to be the introduction video, your first assignment for your sixth grade online math course. So before we do that, I'll talk a little bit about myself. I went to North St. Paul High School, which is down in the cities. From there, I went to Gustavus, which is in St. Peter near Mankato. I went there for 4 years and I got my bachelor's degree in elementary education. And then I also got my 5th through 8th grade math endorsement. So I can teach kindergarten through 8th grade. In terms of teaching, this is my 3rd year teaching 6th grade math at Horizon West in Moorhead, Minnesota. This is where I've taught my whole career, and I live just across the river in Fargo. On top of teaching, I also coach our 6th grade cross-country running club and help out with the middle school and high school cross-country team. I also am a 7th and 8th grade track coach, and I also volunteer with the 7th and 8th grade Nordic skiing team in Moorhead. Outside of school, I still try to run because I ran in college, so I run some half marathons, and I've also gotten into donating plasma, so I make some money doing that, and it's pretty cool. So what we will actually cover in this 6th grade online course are some pretty basic things. So obviously we will cover the Minnesota State Standards, and more specifically, you can take a look and you'll see the specific modules that you will be working your way through. So module 1 is a story of ratios. So comparing, 2 pencils to every 3 erasers, working with those numbers and figuring those things out. Module 2 is the state standard is numbers and operations, so working on adding and subtracting and multiplying decimals, dividing and multiplying fractions, things like that. When you move on to module 3, you'll be graphing points on coordinate planes, locating points on a number line, and then describing the change back and forth between those. For module 4, you'll be working with expressions and order of operations, trying to, simplify expressions and do order of operations in the correct way. And then finally, your 5th module is the geometry and measurement standard. So it will be finding area, volume, things like that with shapes that you've probably seen before. So the best way to contact me is through the email listed here, azollner@moorheadschools.org. You can also do Google Chat as well if that's capable on your devices at that same email. My school phone number right to my classroom is listed right here, and then the main office for Horizon West is right there. So now that I've done an introduction video, it's now your turn. So you will also create an introduction video, and you will include all of the following in a YouTube video or through screencast or any other method that you are comfortable with. So obviously you're going to include your name, mention the city you live in, how long you have lived in that city for. So if you might have just moved to the area, let us know. Activities, sports, or anything you're passionate about, let us know. Your math strengths, your math weaknesses, so things in math that you think you're pretty good at and maybe you really struggle with certain concepts, let me know so I can help you when that time comes. And then finally, what you see yourself doing after high school. So maybe you see yourself going into the military, maybe you see yourself going to a 4-year college or technical college, or maybe working in a family business. So let me know, because I think that's super interesting and I would love to see what your outlook is on your future life. So when you finish creating that video, you can upload it to YouTube and you can email it. They'll email the link to me, and then I will post that video on our PowerSchool learning page. That way all students can see each other's introductions and get to know one another. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. The best way to contact me is through email. So anyways, I'm super excited to get to know all of you, and it's going to be a great year. Thank you.